Mid news. You might not need this.
Welcome to Mid News Monday. I've been trying to stay focused, and let's get this. The death of Pope Francis has kind of hit the world really hard. He died today on Easter Monday. He was looking good. Everything was happening. For more information, we're gonna go to Daddy News because bro really breaks it down. We're gonna watch this here, so let's get it.
7:35 this morning, the Vatican announced that Pope Francis has died at the age of 88. Now, this news actually came as a pretty big shock because despite his age, his recent health troubles, and being hospitalized for like 5 weeks, it did kind of look like he was recovering. He was discharged from hospital, and just yesterday...
It's a conspiracy. I love the conspiracy music.
Huge crowds on Easter Sunday, and even meeting J.D. Vance.
Pray for you every day. God bless you.
I don't want to see one comment.
I know.
Then just mere hours after that, on Easter Monday, he passed away. Which, I mean, the timing of that, it's pretty miraculous. This morning, bells rang across Vatican City, one for each of the 88 years of Francis's life, and in every corner of the globe, millions are mourning the passing of a pope whose influence reached far beyond the 1.4 billion Catholics that he led. Because people saw Pope Francis in particular as more than just a religious figure. They saw him almost as a global statesman. He was the first pope ever to attend a G7 summit where he warned humans to not let AI get out of control. He was the first Latin American pope and the first non-European in centuries.
You heard that?
Kind of made him
first Latin American. He's basically from the Americas. A United States citizen was the Pope of the world, and niggas loved him. Get that up. Yes, Latin America. I know I'm saying, but crazy.
A bit of an outsider of Rome, and perhaps because of that, he did things very differently to those in the past. He even refused to live in the papal palace. He demanded the end to possession of nuclear weapons, the end to the death penalty, he publicly voiced support for same-sex marriages, and
which I can agree with him on that, is like, let people love who you gotta love, because nigga, that ain't my business.
Condemned anti-gay laws, and also appointed women to top positions of the church. But
he probably stepped into the church and was like, damn, there's a lot of dick in here. Look, if he's Latin as it is, Spanish as it is, you know he stepped in that church and was like, damn, there's a lot of dick in here. He probably didn't say it that way, but I bet money he was like, we need some bitches in here, like, I ain't gonna lie.
But now, for the first time in over a decade, the Catholic Church has found itself without a living pope. And so, a centuries-old complex process has now been set in motion. And the answer to what happens now is actually surprisingly fascinating. From his funeral process to how do they elect the next pope. So, that's what we're going to be talking about today. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And of course, let's stop the yapping.
Honestly, this is beautiful, but if you guys want to go watch the rest of that, just to update from me on the news side, go ahead and watch that in the description below. So let's move on to the rest of the news. God bless Pope Francis. Streamer news and beef news. DDG is now beefing with low tier dumbass.
He grinding. Look, your own people talking. He said he grinding. Why you hating, dog? Little ass chain. And fuck your animal, nigga. Whatever animal you got, fuck your animal. I hope you get Parkinson's, nigga.
What?
Fuck your animal, nigga.
DDG!
You got a cat, nigga. Fuck your cat, nigga. Bitch ass nigga.
God, DDG.
1,000. Y'all niggas are slow, bro. You gonna tell me this nigga only what? Some thousands under Kai? Bro, the shit's botted, my nigga.
Botted?
You can't.
The last time I only realized this, I don't know if you can bot subscribers, because that doesn't make any sense to bot subscribe. I heard you could bot views, like you could send a bot to share your shit all over, and that's botting views. I never knew you could bot subscribers, because physical people have to click on it and they have to donate. The only way for somebody to subscribe to you is they're donating to watch you. That's it. I don't subscribe to nobody on Twitch. I follow people. That's it. Other than that, you have to donate to subscribe to people. So I feel like this is a very weird argument on bro's side, on low tier God side.
Bot subs, you stupid bitch. How can you bot subs? If that's the case, nigga, why the fuck don't you do it? Cause this is bad. You got 26 subs the whole time, bro.
Damn.
Bot your shit, nigga. If I ever find a link, please. I will, nigga, if I ever find a link to bot some shit.
Yeah, so there's beef right there with Low Tier God and DDG. Personally, I don't know why, but DDG has just been that internet rapper for a while. He's had a successful career. He's dated Halle Bailey. They've had a kid. He's also made a lot of music on the side. Made music with Kevin Gates. He's made music with Platboy Max. And he's pretty much been grinding on his streaming game. He's taken streaming serious because there's no other way to do this but take the shit serious. So shouts to DDG on that end. Someone like DDG and Low Tier God kind of beefing, to me, seems very funny. Low Tier God, if no one remembers, he was banned off of YouTube. His account was destroyed, gone, devastated. And I think the same thing happened to his Twitch. Basically, all the things that he said and done back in the days, all the rude remarks, all the crazy. If you want to talk about, imagine I'm censored, right? And Low Tier God is not censored. He was not afraid of hurting people's feelings, attacking people on their weight, disability, this, and this. And this is all from like playing Street Fighter. Video games, I remind you. And after the video games, it went into more and more games. Number one, we don't know how old this nigga is. Number two, don't know. I think he was trying to be an actor at some point, and his YouTube channel was old. So the fact that it got yeeted off the platform is very kind of weird. I didn't think YouTube would be the one to do it, but then I think after YouTube, it might have been his Twitch, or Twitch was the last place he had to go. He has 26 subs, which is good money, 26 subs. I have 0. But for him beefing with DDG, childish type of energy. Streamer Rakai is going to somehow do a next stream with Tiana Trump. If none of you know who she is, Google Tiana Trump. She is not related to Donald Trump. She is a performative actress of some type, reminding everyone that Rakai is a minor, but he's also going out there gonna do a stream with Tiana Trump, which a lot of people and some people have said, even one person in the comment section of this video, he's a minor, ? And I do agree with that. She's a grown adult, but Rakai does have motion. And Tyleel is in his mentions, which is hilarious. Daquan Jefferson, Brooklyn, like a lot of people are in his mentions. Is that John Boyega? No, it's not John Boyega. So I'm gonna be real here. This is very, I don't want to say disturbing or weird, but if I was his mom, I would tell him, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like, Rakai's been doing girl content, him and Reggie. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just saying. Like, because it starts to become a little weird. Not gonna lie. Very weird. And for the fact that her being a sexual actress, you have to realize this is kind of off-putting to a general audience, you know? Even though he's happy as hell, it's good content for him. That's all he sees is the content, the jokes, the memes, this and this. I'll tune in for that. I'm not gonna lie. Just to be the guy clipping everything because it's gonna be a weird stream. And more on the streamer Rakai. After doing this backflip, being hyped as hell, he's reaching high numbers in viewership, subscribers, and he's being pushed as a creator. I kind of love that for Rakai. Shouts to him and completing his backflip because now he shows that he's not scared. Bigs up to Reggie for hitting this shot from behind his back. Get ready. He was missing a lot of his shots until he hits this one and boom, goes crazy on a motherfucker. He was lit. Shouts to Reggie and Rakai just doing some fun shit on stream. This man is going crazy. A Going Merry ship was just spotted somewhere. I don't know where, but that's the Going fucking Merry. A One Piece ship, a literal recreation of the Going Merry from the One Piece series, just somewhere out there floating majestically in an actual river or water. The actual ship, a replica dedicated to some beautiful piracy. Shouts to One Piece, the greatest anime that ever done its thing, right next to Dragon Ball and Naruto. Before I play this video, this man, who everyone knows as Juna Carlos Lopez Guzman, has been released. This is the moment he reunited with his mom. I'm not gonna lie to you. This dude was wrongly imprisoned, wrongly sent to a fucking jail in another country, and he a legal citizen of the United States. And for some reason, the Trump administration pushed this motherfucker out of here, and everybody was freaking the fuck out because it shouldn't have happened in the first place. He reunites with his mother, but a lot of times, somehow, everyone is blaming the United States. He's reuniting with his mom. He's crying. He's in tears. They look like they're in a fucking Burger King somewhere, a Wendy's, getting food. And I think he broke down at some point, like, I'm back fucking home, and this is crazy. You can see it's him. You can see it's him in his face. He was trapped, stuck in a prison. And then here's an article basically explaining a U.S. citizen was held for pickup by ICE even after providing he was born in the fucking country, which is crazy. Because eventually, bro sat down to eat some Wendy's and broke down with his mom. And after the death of Pope Francis, I kind of think the United States has overstepped its entire breach upon just helping people and trying to get shit solved. Bro should have never been deported. Bro should have never been in another country because he was fucking born here. And it sucks that the fact that the president of the United States is an idiot and the people that voted for him are also idiots. I'm sorry. Look. Y'all wanted America first, and guess what didn't happen? The price for eggs didn't go down. Gas prices didn't go down. There are no new jobs, and we're arguing over tariffs. And the fucking Nintendo Switch is gonna be a lot of money. So let's be honest here. What has the president done? Jack all shit. If you can prove me wrong, leave it in the comments below. This moment is a moment of Katy Perry and her hippie ass being in outer space and kind of dingling this little flower here. And I have to be honest with you, for everything I can stand and care about is I love the fact that these women all went to outer space. They took a trip to space. They're not astronauts. They took a trip to space. They were passengers and voyage to reach this moment and to come right back down. I'm not going to lie to you. I enjoyed that. But the aftermath of all of this made me as a person realize that space travel is just going to be an expensive commodity that everyone can't fucking afford. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the fact that I won't afford to go to space. Because I'll be down here on planet fucking Earth having to fix the bullshit that the last generations couldn't do. And honestly, at the end of it, no one can fix what's going on because if the world stopped today, things would keep on progressing. Now, I could be a cynic, but even this woman who kind of gave her response was just weird.
That space mission this morning, that's end time shit. Like, this is beyond parody. Saying that you care about Mother Earth and it's about Mother Earth and you're going up in a spaceship that is built and paid for by a company that's single-handedly destroying the planet. Look at the state of the world and think about how many resources went into putting these women into space. For what? For what was the marketing there? And then to try to make it like, I'm disgusted, literally.
I personally would like to take her side on this for a second, but then I'd like to disagree. That the women in here, we have a singer, whoever the fuck this is, a woman who's training to be an astronaut, and someone else, I think it's her or her. One of these women are also trained. There are 3 trained to be an astronaut, and I think someone else who's a content creator took a voyage. This voyage for these women was something special. And if it didn't already show you that this hippie ass girl, Katy Perry, was already high out of her mind taking this flight, you could tell girl was high out of her mind. One, I actually didn't really care. They took a flight. It was not a big deal until they came down and they spoke and blah, blah, blah. It's their opinion. I don't care. I'm not ever going to go into space, and I'm never going to care about going into space. Because guess what? Bitch, I can't breathe up there, and I get claustrophobic in tight spaces, especially at conventions. Because I've been free. Every time I go into a convention and I'm around people, and it gets kind of tighter and tighter, I start to freak the fuck out. Just a tiny bit in my mind, because there's too many people. I feel that everyone bragged, and they dunked on this, and they got mad, and they got in their feelings. It's a voyage to space. Slight voyage, not a big one. Small, 11 minutes. Cool. They went up. They came down. It's basically bouncing a ball in the air and watching it go up, bam, watching it come down. Personally, their opinions at the end of it, that didn't really matter. People just wanted an argument source to something that's a nothing burger. Yeah. Hey, thank you for joining me for this mid-news on this beautiful, beautiful Fire Monday. Stay tuned for Dubbed Out on Wednesday coming up. We're going to talk about all the Star Wars shit that dropped. So I appreciate you guys for coming to the channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to be notified for this series and future other series. I appreciate you guys, and I hope you're doing well, enjoying yourselves, and living good. This is from me to you. Remember to never give up, never surrender, and keep on riding. And I know the news can be daunting and weird, and I'm not talking about everything from the Austin Metcalf situation to what happened with the Carmelo Anthony situation, and I will talk about that. I do feel like that has to be handled with some severely not holding back type of gloves, which it shouldn't be on this news presentation, which is more handled delicately. Yes, I'm honest, but to a degree where the not holding back series can go into more truthful honesty that is humanity, not just from my standpoint. God bless Pope Francis. He's passed, and religion, maybe not to all of us, is a strong thing. You may not be highly religious, and that's okay. I don't need you to be. But I do need you to look inwards and outwards to your fellow man and kind of understand that life takes a deep, sharp turn to the left. And I only say this because I've lost a lot in my life. I've lost friends. I've lost family. And I know other people have, but I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about me. Because when you lose, you start to realize what you have gained in that. You've gained the learning lessons of that loss. You lose friends, not to death, but you lose friends. You learn from the losses of those friendships and why they happened. When you lose family, you understand the outcome of those things, and you try to prevent those in future life and as you get older. Because we do get older, and we do age fine and gracefully into life. So remember, believe in something, worship and pray to something that you believe in, but don't give your entire life to it. Understand it, love it, look inwards and look outwards to family and friends, create friendships, bond, and make sure you learn in life. This is from me to you. This is Mid News. Have a good one.
Mid news. You might not need this.